Hello, this is Tim Lazaro, author of several books and this website, timlazaro.com. This one here is Deep Purple Menace. It's a novella, and as I've said before, these concepts came to me in between 2001 and 2005. This one here the whole concept was, what if there's a ticking time bomb on the Earth? In this case, it's in the Earth. It's called Deep Purple Menace. And it says, near the center of the Earth lies a huge ticking time bomb. And it shows a picture of a cavern. Deep Purple Menace. Now, the head character in this is a spelunker. And a spelunker is a caver. You see these people, they wear helmets and they have these special carbon lamps that they use when they're underground. And they go into these cracks in the earth and they go way down deep, deep down, where it's dark. Sometimes it's wet. And one thing it is incredibly quiet. It's a tomb. I don't know if I could do it, but I've admired people and I have known people that do it. Well, anyway, our head character is there with his girlfriend, and he wakes up in the morning and his girlfriend is nowhere to be found. And he can't, if you yell down there, your voice carries an awful long way because there's no sound at all. And he's looking around for her and he can't find her. And then he looks up and he sees there's like a hole above them where they can get to, but it's like a haze. There's like a haze. There's a pale light right there. He goes and he touches it with his hand and nothing happens. So he decides, he says, well, okay, let me put my head through this and see what's on the other side. Because he can't see clearly what's on the other side. So he puts his head through it and he sees this enormous cavern. It's a mile wide. He can't believe how big this thing is, but the other thing about it is that it's round. It's got round edges. It's not a typical cavern. It's more like a man-made tunnel. But this is even too big for man to make. This is incredibly huge. So anyway, he figures maybe she saw the same thing and she went into it. So anyway, that's how it starts. And what it's about is that the background to it is that aliens came to Earth around the year 1000 AD. And what they did is there was a galactic war going on. And what they did is they worked on the Earth. They constructed these huge tunnels that travel thousands of miles like a cross. And they also go down deep into the Earth's core itself. And it's all got these vessels there that are alien vessels that Jack Swenson, the lead character, finally figures out that he can travel on them. And he travels all over the world in these tunnels trying to figure out what's going on. And then one day he does find out what the aliens wanted to do, and what they did do is they planted just a tremendous amount of high explosive at the center of the Earth, near the center of the Earth, in a tremendous cave down there. And the idea is that to stop the galactic war, this was an Armageddon weapon. They made the Earth into an Armageddon weapon, which would blow up, cause the Earth to go into 4 pieces, which would go out into space like a hand grenade. One other title I thought of making this book was called Earth Hand Grenade. And what the idea was, it would go out and it would destroy the planets that were the enemy planets to this particular group of aliens that built this Armageddon weapon. One alien stays behind, and the war does come to an end, but the trouble is everybody forgets about him. The people that put this bomb into motion all died, and this alien is left behind, and he has to reset the weapon because the weapon is set to go off every 500 years. When Jack comes into this, it's in the second cycle, and he meets the alien, and you can go from there to figure out what happens. But anyway, it's called Deep Purple Menace. And if you're into spelunking and if you're into doomsday weapons, Armageddon, this would be the book for you. So it's available on Amazon. It's a novella. It's a love story. And it's got a lot of science fiction. You have a nice day now. Bye-bye.